Put it this way, right? A Roblox shooter is probably the best shooter on the market right now. The most consistent, the fucking most content, the most enjoyment, the best movement, the best gunplay. It's all a fucking Roblox client.
You can do like good, like crazy like stuff on there, but with MW2 you can't. You just like you're stuck and you're like a robot. You can go left, right, fucking forward, backwards, and that's it.
And classic Call of Duty fans, it got taken away and they're like, no, I want that back. Give me. I want my jetpacks. Fuck boots on the ground. It's boring. There's no movement.
Imagine a resurgence map, but it had some of the old POIs from the older Call of Duties, kind of like Blackout, but
Ooh.
you had like Studio, you had I think it's called Kill House, and then like you had I don't know Shipment. It was all just kind of like into one map, but
proper terminal. Not the shitty Amazra one.
Yep. I feel like something like that could be good.
Fuck it, that's the intro. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the First Person Creator Showcase podcast. A podcast in which I interview all different interesting first-person shooter content creators. If you have 1 follower, 10 followers, or 100 or 1,000, I don't care. If you're interesting, I want you on my show. It's as simple as that. We're back from a hiatus. I've been gone for about a month, and I know everyone's crying, seething, just sleepless at night, thinking, where the fuck is the FPCS podcast? Well, hang on, let me explain, all right? First of all, it was the end of the year. I had a work break. So I thought, hey, I'm going to take this time to just fuck everything off. Focus on the real world for a little while. Relax. Have a little vacation, right? A little mental and physical vacation. I went back to my hometown for a week. Saw family. Relaxed. Spent time with the missus. It was all good fun. And I tell you what, and as much as I love the show and everyone in the community, this was not a difficult decision to make because the state of first-person shooter games right now is fucking abysmal. All right, and I know you all agree. It is terrible. It is awful. There's barely anything good anymore, and it's horrendous. I've in the past 2 months. No, sorry, hang on. December 13 is the last day I played Modern Warfare 2, right? Which was the last time I played a first-person shooter game. And I played again on New Year's Day when I was hungover as fuck. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll just play something right now. And that's the last time. So in the past, what is it? January 16, right? The past 34 days, I have played 2 FPS games. Like just 2 days worth. Not even days worth, like maybe 4 hours. And it's hard to focus on a podcast when that's all I've played of first-person shooter games. But the break was very necessary because now, I'm back. I'm ready. So I've got a few people I want to reach out to. I want to interview. So everyone strap the fuck in because 2023 is going to be a great year for the show and everyone involved because I have some big plans and that involves potentially expanding some content, which if I do that, I said do. Sorry, I got a little caffeine in me right now. Still fucked from the pre-workout. Woo! Then, yeah, I'll get those ideas and I'll share them. It's going to be fucking great. All right. You're probably wondering also, why do I have a hat on? Because I'm sweaty as fuck. It's 90 degrees Fahrenheit for you Americans here, and 31 degrees Celsius for everyone else that's normal. And I am sweating like a pig, and I'm struggling. And I haven't spoken into a microphone in a while, and I'm also struggling. Anyway, enough of that shit, okay? Thank you all very much. I just want to give you a quick acknowledgement. First of all, Woody for the tier 1 sub, 3 months. Thank you very much. And Myden, some cunt. I don't know who the fuck's that. Anyway, subscribe to tier 1. So thanks, buddy. Anyway, today I'm joined by a friend of mine who we've been mutual followers for quite a while now. I played a lot of Rebirth Island with him actually, and he's probably definitely, in my opinion, the most consistent player of that ever played Rebirth. Because every time he played a game, every time I watched him or played with him, it was just better. Right? Except for one time actually, the only time I dropped a 20 bomb. I dropped 23 kills on Rebirth Island. The one time was playing with Myden and LD. Anyway, introducing the boy, the man. He's actually a man now because what are you fucking 18 or whatever. Time's
18.
going by. I'm getting old. I'm 23 now. I'm deteriorating. My mind is just failing. My body is failing. Whatever. Myden, welcome, buddy.
Hey, thank you for having me. What's up, guys?
How are you on this glorious day?
Doing good. Finally showed up for the podcast. Unlike the other day, I
Woo!
had slept through.
Oh, he's gone already. He just fucking said to me. He just said to me before the show went live, "Oh, if I drop out for 20 to 30 seconds, it's because my internet died." I was like, surely that won't happen. And then fucking here we go. So hey, it's just me now. You want a little update on what else I'm doing? I'm balls deep in my training right now. I'm going to be competing in powerlifting this year, so that's my number one focus. So as much as I love the show and love everyone involved, don't worry, the show isn't going anywhere, but my number one passion right now is my training and my dieting. So just a little heads up, if you want to follow that journey, you can follow me on Twitter at AussieMinuteTTV on Twitter. Now, where is Myden? Is he still here? He's not here.
Hello.
He's here. He's here.
I'm sorry. I'm having some internet issues.
Yeah, I just briefly went through it. Right. Okay. Tell me, Myden, just tell me a bit about yourself, what your primary form of content is, how long you've been on mouse and keyboard, all that shit. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
So, I'm Myden. I've been uploading on YouTube for about 2 years. I originally started playing Call of Duty when I was about maybe like 8 years old. My first COD was World at War. Um, I've always liked BRs. I've always loved video games. I've always had a passion for it. And recently, within the past 2 years, I've wanted to try to make it one of my jobs. And one of the people that has inspired me to, make content and strive to be the best is Strafe. Shout out to him. And then also Default, which is another Warzone content creator. Fantastic aim from that dude. And yeah, man, just trying to make my dreams become reality. And that's who I am.
Keep believing, am I right?
Keep believing, bro.
Keep believing. Strafe and Default, those are some big names. They are, of course, the number one fans of the First Person Creator Showcase podcast. Let's be real. No one? Whoosh? Okay. All right. Well, I humiliated myself. Yeah, no, Strafe and Default are just absolute legends of the first person shooter community. Like, especially Strafe. For me, personally, it's Strafe. Just watching him play. That is
Strafe is nasty.
He is inhuman. I'd love to have him on the show one day. All right.
That'd be big.
That'd be big, yeah. But you know what else is big? Myden. He's on my show. I'm very happy this is finally happening because I've been a fan of your content for quite a while now. Like, I remember reaching out to you, it would have probably like 12 months ago at this point. And I just said, hey man, love your content. Just letting you know it's been great to watch my work breaks, shit like that. And I meant that because what I like about your videos is you give a good intro, you're straight to the point saying this is what my loadout is, blah, blah, blah. And then it's just constant fucking awesome gameplay every time. And if I stop by your streams, it's awesome streams, awesome vibes. Except for when you crack the shits, which is like 95% of the time. But hey, we're all human, right? We're all human.
Yeah, because 95% of the time when people make content on a class up video, then they'll just like make some like 3-minute intro. They'll waste your time, and it's just dumb. So with my content, I just try to get straight to the point, give you the class, give you the attachments, all that, and then straight to the video.
Yep.
And then I noticed that a lot of people, they'll have a bunch of dead space in their videos. So like, for an example, if someone's getting a Rebirth Island gameplay, they will have like a lot of dead space where they're just not getting kills. Like they're running, trying to find people. But with my gameplay, I like to make it fast paced. So I just cut out all that dead space. So it's just like usually just like action.
Exactly. You can't go 5 minutes. You can't go 5 seconds on a Myden video without seeing him absolutely fucking dunk on someone. It's so perfectly put together. I love it. Which, admittedly, I'm a little bit behind at the moment because obviously the FPS scene. I had to just get away for a while, and I hope everyone can understand that. And I'm sure we're all in a similar boat. Because if you go on Twitter, it's just discourse. The community is just in shambles. They don't know what the fuck to do. Okay, put it this way, right? A Roblox shooter is probably the best shooter on the market right now. The most consistent, the fucking most content, the most enjoyment, the best movement, the best gunplay. It's all a fucking Roblox client, right? That's just ridiculous. Shout out to Bad Business. Shout out to Elstov. I don't know. Shout out to Rob. I can't remember. I can't pronounce his name. He's the one who got me onto it. But shout out to it's just in shambles. How do you feel about it? Do you agree?
I mean, Roblox, it's not even that bad. I just tried it the other day. I mean, I was having some fun on it. It's definitely more fun than Warzone because
Oh
with
yeah.
Warzone, it's not it, bro. Warzone
Nah.
2 it's not good. You can't play while running. The games are slow. It's like a 30-minute game. You can only buy one UAV from one buy, and then you have to wait like 10 minutes to buy another one. It's just Warzone 2 compared to Warzone 1 is just it's night and day. With Warzone 1, you got the fast movement, you got the snappy aim, the fast ADS. With Warzone 2, you have this like 1,000 millisecond ADS, you have this clunky, slow movement. It's just it is not good, and I feel like if the devs don't make a major update soon and they don't change all these big things that the community is wanting, I feel like the game is just slowly gonna keep declining. And I think it might turn out to be like a blackout where the game just slowly dies, and then it's like they could have done something to save the game, but they're not doing it. They're not listening to the community,
Yeah, man.
and
You
I feel like
absolutely
that's what
hit.
a lot of game. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you hit the nail on the head there because I absolutely agree with everything you just said. It's
Mhm.
just spot on. Like it is, they've gone full tactical casual gamer mode. There's absolutely no hiding it anymore. Like that's what we all know that's what they've been trying to do for the past what 4 years, 3 years. I don't know. More of 2019, they started dabbling in aggressive skill based matchmaking, aggressive engagement optimized matchmaking, aggressive this, aggressive that, trying to really separate the dads from the Mydens, and
Yeah.
then make everyone a 1 KD. And then you got Cold War, which was a hit reg PC disaster. I don't even want to fucking talk about that. Vanguard, the most uninspiring, boring piece of shit game I've ever played. Terrible,
I'd rather play that than
terrible.
Warzone.
What? I can't
I'd
believe I'm about to
rather
say
play
this, but
Vanguard than
same.
Warzone.
I can't believe. Yes, that's the fuck. That's the worst. I very much disliked Cold War and Vanguard, but hey,
Yep.
I'm looking back at it as fond times. Hey, I'm a victim of the fucking COD cycle. I am the very thing I swore to fucking destroy. I'm the very person I hate. But hey, this is the situation we're in. Sorry, this is a showcasing you, not me. I just need to calm down. I'm gonna have a sip from my buffhead mug. I just want you to talk about something. How do you how do you feel about Warzone 2 as a whole? I know you've just said it's bad, but what is just talk about it. I need to breathe. Oh.
Okay, so the game has been out for like 2 months, okay? And there's been like no weapon tuning or anything like that. Like there's been no like actual like changes other than I would say that they added the buys or not the buys, they added the loadouts to the buy station. That is like the only thing that I've really seen them do that the community wanted so far. And then even recently with their new playlist update, I guess a lot of people were liking the third person mode, but when I would go on Twitch and I'd go to watch Warzone content, I would not see anyone be playing third person. But I guess a lot of people on their tweet were saying that like, oh, bring back third person. Like, why do you like guys do this and all that and stuff? And it's just like, I don't know, man. The game is just it's falling apart, and it's sad to see because like when Warzone 1 was out, like it was a really really good game, especially with the Cold War integration. Like, sure, there was some broken metas and stuff, but after that, then the weapons got tuned. They got more balanced. Because usually when a new weapon comes out, it's pretty broken, but over time it did get fixed. And there were some pretty cool events in Warzone 1. Some were a little bit, some a little bit lame, but then there's some that are pretty dope. I feel like if Warzone 1 had nukes, I feel like that would have been huge too, because with Warzone 2 having all the nukes and stuff, I feel like if Warzone 2 didn't have nukes, I feel like there'd be like absolutely like no content other than like tips and tricks videos you see from like Iceman Isaac or just like regular class setup videos and stuff like that. But you see all these big streamers are trying to go for nukes and stuff, and the game is just it's so dry. Like it's honestly it's not fun. and I haven't even uploaded on my YouTube channel in like 12 days because the game has just been so dry. Like I'm just stuck in the middle and I don't know like what to upload because I tried Overwatch 2. I didn't really like it. It seems like it's team based
Very team
and
based.
like yeah, I don't need someone on my ass the whole time fucking healing me while I'm shooting someone because that's just fucking lame. I like to be able to, go out on my own, do my own thing and have the fight based on what I did in that fight, like based on my own decision. So if I make a wrong decision, then I lost the fight. Like that'll be something I could look back and improve on. But
Yeah.
with Overwatch 2, not really that. So it wasn't really for me. Apex. Apex is another good shooter. It has really good like aim mechanics, or it has really good gunplay, is what I meant. And with the whole movement system, it's cool and all. But I feel like with Apex, it would take me a while to get used to it.
It's a
So I haven't
very,
really like
very
tried it.
steep learning curve. I spent
Yeah.
160 hours in like a maybe 2 month period. I don't know how much that is a day. But when I was maining Apex, quote unquote maining Apex, 160 hours of gameplay, which to everyone, to the pros, that's nothing. That's a drop in a lake, right? A drop of water in a lake.
Yeah.
But I could not figure it out. It's so fucking hard to pull that shit off. To get like I can do the movement, I can do the tap strafing, I can do the wall bouncing, but doing that consistently and maintaining your momentum because it has a momentum system. Like you start sprinting, you're not at a full sprint straight away. You have to build that speed up, and then everything you
Yeah.
do with the movement has to be very fluid. Otherwise, you lose all your momentum, and you basically just you're literally a rolling fucking sandbag, and
Yeah, because
all you got is your aim. But then you get some fucking predator, which I died to every single game. It would just do backflips over me, and I'm dead. It's a very, very difficult game. Respect to
yeah,
everyone who
because
can fucking do it though.
if I play duos on Apex, if my teammate dies and then I start getting shot at from another team, it's just like my character will just get locked up, and then
Yeah,
I will not be able to move because I just don't know the movement that well.
that's it.
It's just
That's
like I'm stuck.
exactly what I was going through. It's annoying. It's hard.
I even downloaded Battlefield 2042 just to, try out another game. It wasn't bad. The gunplay wasn't like bad at all. Like it was actually pretty fun, but I don't know like where the content really is on that game. And I would say the same with Valorant. Other than like Valorant being like I guess like trolling or whatever. Um or I guess with Valorant you could do like highlight videos or like montages and stuff like that, but that's like the only type of content I've seen on Valorant compared to like Apex and stuff. Because like Apex, you could do like high kill games. You could do like I don't know. I trolled my duo. I gave my duo a PC because we got a dub. Like I don't know. There's a like I've seen videos like that, but with Valorant, I
Flirting with the girl gamer, gone
oh
sexual.
no. Yeah, no, Valorant. Yeah, I mean,
Valorant is
there you go.
creepy, man.
That's an idea. Someone go do that.
It's been done. I guarantee it. There's some fucking creeps on that game.
Yeah, I hired an e-girl to fucking be my
Oh,
Valorant coach. Like, bro, it's so fucking cringe. It's
I don't even
so
say
cringe.
that. It just makes me uncomfortable. Fuck, man. His and hers. Her jet. His rays. I don't fucking know. Some weird shit.
But yeah, no,
Yeah,
the
man. I see
gaming
what you mean,
scene
though.
has been weird.
So, would you say, as a whole, the FPS genre is just in shambles, or there's still something to it?
I feel like it's still in shambles. I feel like there needs to be another game that comes out, and that's like a Fortnite, where it's just like, super fucking popular. The game is constantly getting updates because with Fortnite, I'm pretty sure they update the game every single week. Like that game, they change like so many like different mechanics. They change the loot. They change POIs. They add different game modes. Like they do like everything. Like Epic Games is like they're actually so smart because they keep the game updated like
Oh,
so
yeah.
frequently, which makes it like available for content like always.
Exactly. Like, every time
And
you hop on
especially with
Fortnite, every day is a different day. That's what it feels like. which is
Yeah,
good.
especially with them making no build permanent too. Like that
Oh,
was like a really good choice
oh,
because a lot of people like that.
I fucking love Fortnite no build, man. I stopped playing just because of the building. I did not want to have to keep up anymore. And
Yeah.
I finally bit the bullet and reinstalled and played no build. And I have been having, like, I haven't played it in a while because, as I said, I took a break from everything. I played the shit out of Need for Speed Unbound. That's what I did on my break. Anyway, I played Fortnite with my boys, like my OG Fortnite boys back from like 2018. I'm talking like chapter 1, season 3 boys.
Yeah.
That's the last time we had played it. We came back and we have been fucking loving no builds, man. It's so fun. I feel like I'm like I don't want to say a kid again because in 2018 I was 18 years old, but like I just felt like a good gaming experience. If we did
You
bad,
get the
I didn't
nostalgic.
care. Nostalgic, yeah. Like it just I could sit and I could relax and I could just play some Fortnite for a change because I couldn't
Without
do that
having
when
to
it was
try hard and
builds.
build.
Exactly. I can just chill, man. I mean, the boys can have a chat, a catch up. We can talk about our days and talk about some dumb shit, and it wouldn't matter because we're not getting fucking span built 360, 90-degree whip. I don't know the fucking mechanics, but you know what I'm. Come on, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I rate Fortnite. You got me on a tangent there, man. I'm loving no builds. All right, let's actually get back on track here. So you give me your you give me your Warzone 2 thoughts. How about Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer? Have you played much of that?
I've played multiplayer a little bit. I haven't played it like a lot. I've been playing a little bit of S&D recently, and I've been trying to experiment with my content because actually I have not uploaded a multiplayer gameplay or like any type of multiplayer content on my channel ever before. So I was gonna try to get on my comfort zone and try to upload an S&D gameplay, but since I don't know the maps and stuff, like you have to have like good map knowledge to know when people like rush. Like I was playing on the map called Tarak, I think, and like I would just rush down mid and then I'll sit at this one spot and then like I would immediately just like die at that spot because I didn't know the enemy can get there like as quick and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it definitely takes some time to get used to multiplayer for the map knowledge and stuff, but S&D, I mean, it's all right. I don't like how there's not really like any movement type of mechanic you can do compared to 2019 because in my opinion 2019 S&D is way better than MW2.
Oh yeah, hands down in every single facet.
It's a lot faster, more snappier. The movement is fluid. You can b-hop, like you can do like good like crazy like stuff on there, but with MW2 you can't. You just like you're stuck and you're like a robot. You can go left, right, fucking forward, backwards, and that's it.
Yeah. The Modern Warfare 2 like movement mechanics just feels like you're trudging through mud. That's what it feels
Yeah.
like. So slow. Everything has a delay, man. I just want to cancel reload. I've been doing that for the past
Even that.
what, 12 years? Now I can't do it anymore because the dads
You
don't
can't
like
even
it.
do that.
Get fucked. That's what I think. The dads can just suck it up. You're getting too old to play it. Oh, sorry. Go play your fucking recruit bots. Go play campaign. Fuck off. Leave this alone.
Not trying to die to Timmy in a corner with a fucking riot shield and a claymore, sitting
Lit-
with
oh.
his fucking shotgun on S&D on MW2. Like I'm not
Yeah.
trying to deal with that.
Exactly. It's just not. Oh,
It's a
so
fuck fest.
sad. I was so excited for Modern Warfare 2. I was so excited. I really
Especially with
had
the visual
hopes.
recoil.
Oh,
That's another thing.
there's a pro and con of that though. At least now you have to have like I don't know situational awareness of where your gun will go. So there is a small skill gap there. But at the same time, if you're on mouse and keyboard, you're fucked if you go against a control player because control player can't see what they're doing, but the aim assist sees exactly what they're doing and just stays on target.
Yeah, no, there's been so many crazy aim assist clips on MW2. It is definitely way stronger than Warzone 1. That is for damn sure. Because people's controllers have legit, like, fucking snapped up in the sky due to someone jumping in front of them
Oh yeah,
with their
yeah.
aim assist on. And that was a clip from Aiden that I saw when he was in third person. His
Yeah, during
controller
the
just, like, fucking snapped up.
wasn't that during like the
The beta, I think.
the beta invite thing or whatever it was, the creator thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Promen in chat. Shout out to the Promen. Game devs are no longer able to playtest the game to find all this shit, so it's easy to remove it. In his opinion, hey, I fucking agree. They're too lazy and too dumb and daft. to actually give it a go. So like, yeah, just get fucking rid of it.
They're probably
All
still
the
on their
dads
holiday
complain about it.
break.
Yeah, they worked hard. They worked so hard.
Thanksgiving break.
I just want
It's
to quickly
fucking January, man. Wake up.
I just want to quickly go back to what you said about the gun balance, and there's been nothing done in Warzone 2. That is crazy, because you're right. Not a single thing has happened apart from just the loadouts and like a couple of tiny little quality of life changes. It's still the RPK and Fennec. That's fucking boring.
And attack
And
V.
also, sorry, you go.
I said in attack V. That's like the only like 3 meta guns.
Yep, good point. Attack V. That's a good gun. I mean, I had a little bit of fun when I used Attack V when I played that dog shit game. What else was there? Oh yeah, and also you're absolutely right about the Warzone 2 content meta, because what the fuck is there now? The whole going for nuke first person solo nuke, that's been milked. There is nothing left. That's why views for Modern Warfare 2 / Warzone 2 are just in the sink, because there is nothing. You can't do a class build because there's nothing that's happened. I don't even know what the new guns are called. The Victors or something? I don't even know if there's anything else. I don't know, because
It's like the honey badger or whatever.
there's the honey badger. Oh, that's right,
Yep.
there is. Oh my god, what a flop. So yeah,
definitely
in
not
essence, everything you've said is just spot on. Absolutely spot on.
The visual recoil is like you said, it's as pros and cons and stuff. Because compared to Warzone 1, you had like absolutely zero recoil.
Oh yeah,
But with Warzone 2, you have like a little bit of recoil. But I feel like if they made the visual recoil a little bit less, that would definitely be a quality of life improvement.
yeah. Yeah, I think I do agree. I think I was a defender of visual recoil to an extent, but at this point, first of all, I don't care about the game, so do whatever you want. But if I had to make a choice, I'd say get rid of it, because yeah. Whew, man, talking about that game makes me so angry. I just need to breathe. Okay. Yeah. All right. How about we just go to a more nostalgic, happy place? Even though towards the end I fucking despise it with every morsel of my being. But if I could go back now and give it a go with my skill, like I'll admit, okay, I didn't play Rebirth. We're talking about Rebirth next. I haven't played it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't play it for like the last literally 5 months that it was out, because I had just given up. I was bad. I couldn't do it. So I played other games, and holy shit, my aim and everything got ridiculous. Like I've hit some crazy clips in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer when I was playing it. And like in every other game, I've just been, I don't know what's been going on. I mean, maybe it's the GPX Superlight. That's what made it fucking great. Anyway, like if I could go back and play Rebirth now, I really think I could drop a regular 20s. I feel like I'm at the place with my skills and abilities that I could fuck hard on Rebirth. But it's too late, and now we're stuck with nothing. And now I miss it. Classic COD cycle. Hated it. It was taken away. No, give me back. That's, yeah. So, looking back on Rebirth Island, Myden, highlights, low points. We'll start with the highlights and low points. Actually, yeah. So, what do you got for me?
So actually, a little bit before the Rebirth content started happening, I had uploaded a video called "He Reminds Me of Default," and it was an 11-minute video of all of my best clips I ever hit in Verdansk. As I had uploaded that video, like a week later, the YouTuber named of CX Robin, he had done a reaction of that, and his reaction video got like 36,000 views, and that is my second video I've ever posted on my channel. So that definitely gave me a little bit of a boost in my subscribers and, overall attention and stuff. And then shortly after that video is when I started uploading Rebirth content. And after I started uploading Rebirth content, a lot of people were enjoying it. Rebirth was, still new. I didn't really play Rebirth when it like very, very first came out because I didn't really like it that much. I was still a Verdansk person, but like 2 months after Rebirth came out, then that is when I really started playing it. And then I loved how small the map was. There's like 50 players. It was very, very fast paced. You can drop high kills in there. I like the resurgence mode, how you could, die, respawn, fly back in. Unless if your whole entire team gets wiped in like under a certain amount of time, then like you're done for. You have to requeue. But
Resurgence is what really made Rebirth Island Rebirth Island.
yeah,
Because when it
if they
wasn't
didn't have it, I
Resurgence,
feel
it
like it'd
was
have been
not
bad.
fun.
What was that?
I think if Resurgence never was a thing, then Rebirth would have been just a DOA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, keep going.
So yeah, no, I started uploading Rebirth content about like 2 months after it came out, and then I was making class setup videos, and then after making all the class setup videos, then Modern Warfare 2 came out, huge mess, but like Rebirth, I feel like sometimes you weren't able really to find money a lot. Like some games you would find like a lot of money, some games you wouldn't. So I feel like it was a little bit inconsistent, but on Rebirth, I like how you're able to, just constantly buy UAVs. I buy UAV at grandma's house, and then I get I, I don't even remember what the POI is, bro. It's been that long. Um, I call it the capture spot because there's a streamer named Capture, and I think it's Control Center. I think. Um, like I'd buy
Oh, yeah.
UAV, go to Control Center, wipe out the whole squad, then I'd
Yeah,
go over to
Control Center.
Nova.
Definitely Control Center. I used to watch you fucking fly down, and I'd see in the kill feed just Myden down, or Matt down, like just down, down, down. I'm like, hey, let me catch up. I've already died 4 times. let me get a kill.
And that's the thing with Rebirth. It was so fast paced. You were able to drop these high kill games, but then compared to Warzone 2 and stuff, then like it's a whole slump. It's so slow and everything. So that's why I enjoyed Rebirth Island so much. And like I had like a lot of fun on it and stuff. And like sure, the game could get frustrating, but it is way far better than Warzone 2. There's nothing you can even like compare it to.
Yep, I agree. I feel like they would never do this in a million years, but if Rebirth, they discovered a formula that had the most potential to be a groundbreaking revolution in gaming since Apex. There was a
Yeah.
PUBG, there was Fortnite, there was Apex, then there was Warzone. Like these massive titles to come and change the game and do things a little bit differently. So they had a formula where it was a mix of fast-paced multiplayer and the high stakes of BR. They had the perfect little creation in Rebirth, and they didn't capitalize on it because they realized all the sweats play it. They're like, get the fuck, no, this is a casual game. But if they had have gone balls deep on the whole mini BR resurgence, high stakes, but also, fun, like not repetitive, but like fun, you get to keep playing style, then
Yeah.
they could have hit. They were literally on the verge of just, that meme of that fucking that guy who's walking back with his pickaxe when he's mining, and the other guy's like keep digging. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were the keep digging guy, and then they realized, oh, this is getting a little bit too sweaty, and then they turned into the fucking walking away guy. So they were on the trail. They almost had it, and they dropped the ball, and now we have Warzone 2.
Especially with Rebirth, like the only content I was dropping on my channel was just like high kill gameplays and like class setups. Like that was like the only 2 types of content that I was uploading with my channel. And then after you do that for like about a year, then it gets like a little bit repetitive. You're like, okay, I want to move on to something else. And then Warzone 2 comes out, and I feel like there's gonna be like the content's gonna be different, and there's gonna be, updates and all of that. But it was the complete opposite. So I only have like about 6 Warzone 2 videos on my channel. And then after that, with my last Warzone 2 video being a cast off 762 class setup, after that, I've uploaded like 7 Rebirth Island gameplays. And for the reason of that is Warzone 2 was just like, it was not fun to me. And I didn't want to go, days without uploading because it was hard to get a gameplay. It was hard to find people. You couldn't buy UAVs. You couldn't do like any of that. So I was uploading Rebirth content on my channel, and like all of them have over 1K views. Like my most recent one is 2.1K. The second recent 2.1, and then 1.8, 1.4, 1.8, 1.1.
So fucking solid numbers. Really
Like
solid
people,
numbers.
yeah, no, that's pretty good numbers for my channel compared to like, Warzone 2 numbers with it being like 450. I mean, that's still like not bad, but like it's definitely lower than what Rebirth content is, and that's because people enjoy Rebirth content more. So I wanted to upload a like some nostalgic gameplay because people rather watch Rebirth instead of Warzone, and obviously people are liking it, so it was getting views, and then it had to come to an end point. It's not like, oh yeah, bro, I'm just gonna recycle my old gameplays and just like re-upload them. Like, I don't want to keep uploading Rebirth content because it's nothing like new. And then with the whole FPS scenario that we're having right now, with like all the games just being trash, it's just like I'm stuck in the middle, and it's just like I don't know what to do. Like I'm at a content block. Like I'm just stuck. I don't know what to upload, or like I don't know what to do. There's not really like any games that I enjoy, and that's where I'm trying to find like something else to move to, because I love uploading content. I love people being able to see my content. I like the comments, the community that I have. Like I love it all, and I really do enjoy it. But it really sucks when you have like no content to upload just because the games are like just trash. It's just like you're being punished.
That's exactly right. And the worst part is you are the exact same as pretty much 99% of the content creators, of like Call of Duty content creators right now. Because everyone's in the
Yep.
same boat. There's just nothing. Nobody ever wants to watch multiplayer. Okay, that's just not going to happen. That ship has long sailed. If the only multiplayer you're going to get is Search and Destroy, but you have to be a good demonic Search and Destroy player to be worth watching. And Warzone 2, as you said, there's bland. Nothing. Exactly. It's just so slow. Nothing happens. Can't get content. So you're in an impasse. Where do you go from here? Want to keep making COD content? Not getting any viewers? What do I do? And you and pretty much everyone else is in the exact same boat. And it's tragic to see, really, because like so many great creators that I know have just insane potential. Like a lot of people I know on Twitter have just they've just gone quiet, shut down.
Sorry, I'm
So
back.
there's
My
nothing to
internet
do.
died for a second.
Oh, he didn't hear anything I just said. Shit.
No, my internet died for like 30 seconds to a minute again.
Basically, what I
So
was
dumb.
saying is you and pretty much 99% of content creators for Call of Duty are in the same boat where
Yep.
like you want to keep making COD content, but you don't get any views. And then to get that
Mm-hmm.
COD content, you have to play a week's worth of Warzone 2 to get one decent fucking gameplay. So is it worth it? Like,
Yeah.
what do? You're at an impasse. So nobody knows what to do. And like so many people I know, insane, awesome creators on Twitter have just gone stone, like just dead quiet because there's nothing they can do.
I mean, look at Scump. He's quitting competitive COD because this COD is so fucking trash. Like that should be fucking telling you something if Scump is quitting.
Yeah.
That's
People
how
will say
bad it's
like,
gone.
and people will say like, oh, it's because he's getting old. It's time for him to stop. He's been doing it for 14 years. He's still like the best in the world. He could do this for another 10 years, probably still be the best in the world. It's just like Call of Duty shit. Why would he want to keep doing it? He's made so much money. There's no money in it anymore. I mean, you can if you go on CDL, but man, could you really play at least 8 hours of Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer a day? Can anyone do it?
Oh, bro, not too long ago, I did a 10-hour Warzone 2 stream, and I was playing solos the whole time, and I had like hardly any breaks. I
Oh,
I
yuck.
I don't know how I did it. I
That's
do not know.
fucked. That's gross. That makes me feel icky. Ugh.
Like, bro, some of the past few CODs have just been awful. Like Vanguard, fucking Cold War, until they integrated Cold War into Warzone, which was really good because of all the gun integrations and stuff. But then even like Call of Duty World War II, I think that's what it was called. That one was another huge flop. Just boring. There's like nothing. I don't know why they're fucking trying to make these old ass Call of Duties like fucking using guns from the goddamn 16. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's a little far,
Yeah,
but
I know
you
what
know
you're
what I
saying.
mean.
I know what you're saying.
The
But
old style.
they've done that before. Yeah, it was cool back in the day. Yeah, back in mid to late 2000s. But that ship has sailed again. That no one wants that anymore. No one
Just make a
cares.
balanced COD,
Make it
but don't go
balanced.
too
Yeah.
like futuristic.
Hey, here's a crazy idea. Fucking up the graphics a little bit and then just port COD Mobile onto PC. Boom. There's your fucking moneymaker.
Yep. Unless if they make an Advanced Warfare 2, I feel like that would maybe be good.
Never gonna happen. And I want it to
What
happen.
would be your
but
thoughts on that?
My thoughts? Oh my god. It would save COD. Bring back a movement skill gap. That'd be great. Honest, like seriously. People hated the jetpack CODs back in the day, but I loved it. I never hated the jetpacks. I wanted them to stay. Or I mean, I did want them to stay, but at the same time, once BO3 came out, I'm like, okay, I'm getting a little bit bored of this. I wouldn't mind going back to boots on the ground. But I never hated it, like a lot of people did. And classic Call of Duty fans, it got taken away, and they're like, no, I want that back. Give me. I want my jetpacks. Fuck boots on the ground. It's boring. There's no movement. Which is true. There is no movement. Okay. Instead of tangenting, I'm just going to say, I would love an Advanced Warfare 2 with Advanced Warfare 2 movement, but will we ever get it? No. Absolutely not. Because Call of Duty is no longer a hardcore first-person shooter game franchise anymore. It is a casual military simulator that's meant for middle-aged people, and that's literally it. And
I'd rather go play Tarkov.
Exactly. If you want that, go play Tarkov, but that Tarkov is so hardcore. Could you imagine a 50-year-old man trying to play Tarkov? I'm 23 and I can barely manage to fucking... I can't even... It's like I press one key and I pull out my mag and pull out a bullet and inspect it or some bullshit like that. I just want to shoot things. But hey, I respect Tarkov. I don't mind it. It's fun. But yeah, COD is dead. Like casual COD. I mean, not casual COD. Hardcore COD is dead. And it's sad.
Done for.
It's done. They started fucking nailing the coffin in 2019. Modern Warfare 2019. And Cold War came out. That became an aim assist heaven. If you were a mouse and keyboard in Cold War, I'm sure you remember in Cold War, mouse and keyboard, for like the first fucking 9 months of its life cycle, was the worst. Input, terrible. But most importantly, there was no fucking hit reg. I don't know if you remember that, but the hit reg for so long on keyboard and mouse was abysmal.
Sounds like
Fucking
2042.
Yeah, that too. That exactly. And also in Cold War, all you had to do is be within 7 feet of someone's hitbox with your reticle, with your crosshair, press L2, R2. It was a free kill with a sniper. Shoot him in the toe, 10 feet to the left, doesn't matter. Hitbox was that big. You got the kill anyway. I was not ever once impressed by a Cold War clip. I don't care how fucking nutty it was. I was never, ever impressed by a Cold War clip because it was the most dog shit, easiest, pathetic sniping experience. That's why everyone loves it, because like, oh my god, I was so good at Cold War, man. My sniper was on point. Yeah, because you couldn't fucking hit your shots, but you still got rewarded them anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not like Cold War at all. Oh, that infuriates me. I'm sorry. I've got so much energy. My pre-workout's just fucking going crazy still. I'm just fucking monologuing, making no sense, probably pissing everyone off. This is your show. I keep forgetting this is your show. So if there's anything you want to bring up right now, hey, open mic, buddy.
I mean, shit, bro. It's your show too.
Well, it's
We're on the
Myden showcase.
FPCS podcast.
Yeah,
First person
buddy.
shooter podcast.
Creator Showcase podcast, actually. How dare you?
I'm sorry.
All right, how about we get to the next point? We'll get to this next point, and then we'll do Desert Island FPS, and then we'll call it, because it's going to be a short one, because I've got a few things to do today. But I feel like this has been great so far. So, fourth point here is, what would you like to see in a new Resurgence map for Warzone 2? And do you think a new Resurgence fast-paced map would affect it in a positive way? Like it would affect Warzone 2 as a whole in a positive way.
If they added a Resurgence map to Warzone 2, I feel like it would honestly be boring. And for that reason is the movement. Since the movement is so clunky and it's so slow and it's for casual gamers and, you know, like it's just going to be slow as shit, I feel like a Resurgence map honestly would not even like change anything. Even if they made it like, if they just copy and paste Rebirth Island into Warzone 2 and then be like, oh yeah, there you go, there's a resurgence mode, I feel like it would just still be just as bad as Al Mazrah, just for the fact that the movement is so slow. And
I
especially with the
agree.
gunplay, the ADS is so slow. If you're in close quarter like fights and stuff like that, it's gonna be a whole mess. It's gonna be like you're running in mud.
I, I, I think you're 110% correct. Absolutely. People were saying they want a new resurgence map. Well, for every point you just made, that's why it would not be a good idea.
Unless if they changed the movement and made some fucking gun mechanic changes. I feel like that would make it better, but I don't think it will save the game. I think the game is honestly just done for.
I agree. Hey,
Wallpaper Engine had more fucking users on than COD. Wallpaper Engine.
Woo wee. Yeah, yeah. I actually fun little story. Today I was taking a mad shit at the gym toilet. My favorite place to take a shit, right? I was looking at. I was just curious. I looked at the Modern Warfare 2 Steam charts, and the 24-hour peak was like 140,000 players, and in the last 30 days, the peak was like 300,000. So in less than 30 days, the fucking player base halved in less than 30 days. That's how fucking terrible that game is.
Right now, Wallpaper Engine has 85,000 people on, with COD having 83. And that's
Oh my God.
Warzone and multiplayer together.
And Spec Ops and DMZ, if you want to, and campaign, if you want to include all that shit.
Yeah, but there's one thing to know. That's not including Battle.net. But I doubt that Battle.net has more players than Steam because, you know, a majority of the people wanted Call of Duty on Steam. And, I mean, that's what I've seen most of my friends play on. So, I mean, I'd honestly think that the other majority of the players are, you know, on Steam compared to Battle.net. And then that's not even including console numbers, but you already know that the game's definitely like dying.
Oh,
Because if the numbers
absolutely.
dropped on PC, it has dropped on console.
Yeah, it's dropped everywhere. That's just a no-brainer. Fucking stupid ass game. I should just delete it. Hey, here's a fun little idea. What are your thoughts on this? Just re-release Warzone 1, re-release Rebirth Island. Hey, give us a new fucking small island on the Warzone 1 engine and just get rid of every single Modern Warfare 2019 Cold War and Vanguard gun and bring in every Modern Warfare 2 gun. Just give us the Warzone, give us the fucking Modern Warfare 2019 engine with the Warzone 2 guns. How about that? And a new map.
Oh.
That'd be fucking great.
Honestly, that might not be bad, but as long as they like change something with the visual recoil, I feel like that would actually not be bad.
Yeah, like
Because
I'm
they
saying,
would
like
give
Warzone 1
a
engine.
refresh.
Get rid of that. Get rid of everything bad about the Modern Warfare. Literally, like Warzone 1, copy and paste. Like, you know how they brought in the Cold War weapons, and in Cold War it was weird, but in Cold War the weapon. Sorry, in the. Let me start that again. I gotta slow my voice down. In Cold War, the guns behaved in their Cold War way. However, in Warzone 1, they were ported in, and they were the Cold War guns on the Warzone 1 engine.
Yeah.
I want that to happen. So give me a fucking attack V, but not have it bounce up, down, left, right, down.
It's like you're
All that
having an
shit.
earthquake.
Exactly, yeah. It's like you're having an earthquake. But yeah, just give me that, and I'll be fine. I think everyone will be fine. That'd be huge, but they won't do that, will they? Because they'll be giving up. They
No.
will never admit defeat. You know what
I feel like that's
Activision's
actually a really good idea, though.
It'd be great. But you know, Activision, right?
Not gonna
Fucking
happen.
Stubborn. Not gonna happen. Never will. So, in essence, you don't think a Resurgence map would save Warzone 2?
Probably not. Not at this point.
Nah.
Unless if they made some like big change at the very start of the game to like the movement, like within like the first week or something, I feel like that would like have helped. But since so many players have left already, I don't really see it getting revived. I feel like it's just like it's honestly just done at this point. I feel like it's just time to go look for new games to play because
Yep.
I don't think that there's anything that can really save it at this point, and it's
That's
sad
it.
to see.
People just need to let go. They just need to fucking let that rope go and let the boat sink.
It's
If
like
that
when
makes any
Warzone
sense.
1. Yeah, it's like when Warzone 1 was in its prime. Sure, there was like a lot of hackers and stuff, And like I honestly haven't ran into that many hackers on Warzone 2. But when Warzone 1 was in its prime, a lot of people liked it, but then there's obviously like still like a bunch of like complaints and stuff. Um but now today if we look back at Warzone 1, we really want it back. So, you know, when you're playing I don't really know how to say it, but like we didn't know that the game was like that good at that time compared to now, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that
Like
does
we
make
want it
sense.
back now.
Well, that's the thing. I'd never hated the model, the Warzone 1 engine. People got to the point where they're like, "Oh, it's too little recoil," blah, 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 which, yes, to a degree, does that is a very valid point. But never once did I think this engine is shit. I loved it from the very first time I booted Modern Warfare 2019. Like, this engine is perfect, perfect. And when I heard that they're going to integrate Cold War and Vanguard, like they're going to integrate future Call of Duties into the Warzone 1 client, I was like, fuck, that's great. We're getting like at least another 2-3 years of this engine. Bring it on. And even
Yeah.
like after 3 years of playing it, I was like, this is still a great engine, because I would get so tired of Rebirth. But every time I came back because it was a solid game. It was a solid engine. There were solid weapons. I could, granted, yeah, use the fucking Marco 5, whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
use this gun to do the best. But I could still grab my M13 and drop 23 kills with UNLD. Like, you could still do it. There was always that solid foundation to go back to. That's why Warzone 1 will always be probably the best Call of Duty of all time. Let's be real.
I'm not gonna agree.
I'm sure a lot of people will agree too. They really fucking hit the nail on the head with the Modern Warfare 2019 engine. And as a whole, as a review, I'd say Warzone 1 was a massive success. Like a huge
Yeah.
success. Anyway. But we can't reminisce on it too much because it will just make us sad, because we'll never get it back. Ugh, it's depressing. All right. Fun part. The main event. The last segment. The best segment. Desert Island FPS.
Desert Island.
Desert Island FPS. So, Myden, you're on a ship. This ship is sailing through the Mediterranean Sea. You're having a great time. You got your infinite money glitch, so your tabs just
Oh my
fucking
God.
is just infinite, right? You are pissed. You are having a great time. There are just champagne bottles everywhere. Time of your life on this cruise, right? But oh no, wait, you fucking hit a rock and you're going down. Okay, you swim to a little shore. There's an island. And on that island, there's a little internet cafe. So you're fed and you all that. So you're chilling, right? But there's a computer. Under that computer, there are 3 games, and only 3 games to choose from ever. Myden, what is your first? And you had to choose which 3 games. And in this scenario, each game that you choose is as populated as it was during its peak. So, for example, if you choose COD 4, it's back in 2007 or back in 2006, whenever it came out, 2007, I think. And that's how popular it was. Anyway, what is your first game that you're choosing to put on this beefy ass computer in the middle of fucking nowhere?
H1Z1, 100%.
Ooh.
H1Z1 was my favorite game of all time, and it still is to this day. I think H1Z1 beats any game I've ever played. It beats CS:GO, all the COD franchise, Minecraft, Roblox, like just any game I've played. H1Z1 was the only game that I truly, really enjoyed and had a connection with, because that game was like, in my opinion, that game was perfect until they did this thing called the combat update, and they had like new devs and stuff, and they basically just ruined the fucking game. They changed the camera, like on the game, like the camera like looked different because it was a 3rd-person game. They changed the gun models, they changed the sound, they changed like the recoil. Like every single week there'd be fucking different recoil on the AR. Like
Oh.
before that, when it was in its prime, would definitely be my number 1.
I've
was
heard
my
that
favorite game.
opinion so many times. And the sad part is I never got to experience H1Z1. To this day, I've never played it. And
You missed out.
and people like you have told me so many times that it was the best like game/battle royale to ever have existed. And it was like just the king for so long. I wish I got the chance to play it. I never even knew about it. which was the sad part.
It was so good, bro.
Makes me
I think
sad.
they did a whole entire UI change.
It's always the fucking quality of life changes that ruin a game.
Yep. When you have a game
H1Z1.
like that that's doing good, you don't want to change the core mechanics.
Oh yeah,
Sure,
exactly.
like you can change some things outside of it, but you never want to mess with the core mechanics of the game. It's like, think about it like CS:GO, like the gun recoil in that game. If they were to be changing that shit like every single like week, like how H1Z1 was doing with their gun recoil, that would be so bad, so
Yeah.
bad.
That'd be the death of the game straight away. H1Z1. Well, I almost didn't count that because that is a third-person shooter game. So, but this time, I'll let it slide. Because I can
I mean, you could go in
acknowledge.
first person though.
Okay, then that counts. It counts.
No one played it though, unless if you're using a shotgun and you're trying to shotgun rush someone, then you would go in first person with the shotgun. But otherwise, you'd mainly play in third person. But I mean, shit, you can go in first person, so I guess it counts.
It counts. All right, H1Z1. I want to say it's a good choice. It probably is a great choice, but again, I have nothing to base it off. I have no bias/opinion because I never got to play it, which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, if you enjoyed it that much, then it must have been good. Number 2. What do you got for me?
2019 Warzone,
Yeah.
100%. It was
Yeah.
a game that was honestly pretty close to how much I loved H1Z1. I feel like Warzone 1 was like, it was honestly perfect in my opinion. I mean, obviously there's some things that they can change, but that game, I had such a love for that game. And then after that, Warzone 2, and then that whole thing happened. But definitely Warzone 1 was my top second, or my second one.
I'd say an unpopular choice, but deep down, it's like a fucking, it's like having a bad kink. People will shame you for it, for liking it, but deep down, they're the ones that love it so much. And a lot of people, those of you who are listening, I know you agree. It was good. It was great. Just give in, admit it, because mine's right. It was, apart from look, there were a lot of problems, but really, the pros way outweigh the cons in that game.
Mm-hmm.
And it had a good lifespan too, like 3 solid years.
We didn't know
good.
how good it was until we didn't have it no more.
Exactly. It's like COD before Modern Warfare 2019. A lot of people had on Black Ops 4, but that was the last true traditional COD. It's never been the same since. We don't realize how good we had it.
You know, 2019 was definitely a fun time for Warzone and COD overall, until like Cold War and Vanguard and that stuff happened.
I feel like the Vanguard integration is what really started to fucking kill it. I hated that. It was too much at that point.
I feel like, like somewhat in a way, but having all the Cold War guns and stuff was definitely like really nice to add to Warzone, because after playing Warzone for like a really long time and still having the same amount of guns, like there wasn't like really like any new guns being added. So then when that whole Cold War integration, I feel like it kind of expanded the content a little. And then once that happened, then, you know, you started having the in-game events, and I think that was really cool. And those got like a shit ton of views on YouTube. And, you know, like some of the events were done really well, but then some others were not that good towards the end, like the Rebirth Island event. I'm pretty sure it wasn't really that good. But, you know, 2019 Warzone in its prime, definitely my number 2. It was honestly a fucking blast. And I wish I can get it back, but won't happen.
I really agree with you there. I really do. I wish we can get it back, but I mean, unless you want to play Caldera, it's gone, and honestly, it's heartbreaking, because there's no. The sad thing is there literally is no fast-paced Call of Duty Battle Royale right now. I don't know why they don't just
year
click.
3.
Pardon?
If they added back Rebirth, I'd play year 3. That's how much I like the game. I'd play it.
That's the thing. So many people would play it. I personally, I couldn't. Like I haven't played Rebirth anywhere near as much as you, But for me personally, I've played it too much.
Mm-hmm.
I played it too much. I need something else. But I also want something. I want something else, but I also want Rebirth back. Give me Rebirth, but like, man, I don't know, fucking do some Fortnite shit where the map gets flipped upside down or some crap like that. Do some crazy shit. I don't care. It's Call of Duty. It's not realistic. Just do some dumb shit. Give us like one of the best DLC maps of all time. That Black Ops. I think it's Black Ops 2. That like toy. I don't know, skate park map. I don't fucking know. The dumb shit. Give me the dumb shit.
Grind from Black Ops 2.
I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
The skate map.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give us dumb shit like that. That's Call of Duty. That's real Call of Duty. But that won't happen. So yeah,
Bro, imagine
2019. Solid choice.
Here's the thing that could honestly be good. Imagine a Resurgence map, but it had some of the old POIs from the older Call of Duties, kind of like Blackout, but
Ooh.
you had like studio. You had I think it was called Kill House, and then you had, I don't know, shipment. It was all just kind of like into one map, but
Proper terminal. Not the shitty Amazra one.
Yep. I feel like something like that could be good, but not with the Warzone 2 engine. Definitely not. But like for Warzone 1, if they were to make another Resurgence map, which won't happen, but if they did, I feel like that would maybe even like be a cool idea because it give you some nostalgic. I feel like it'd play well because a lot of people already know the maps. But I mean, some people could complain and be like, "Oh, bro, this isn't new. This is something we've already had. Give us something new," But who knows?
Yeah, but every time they give us something new, it's terrible. Uh-oh. I think he's gone.
Huh?
Oh, he's back. Okay, I thought you were gone for a second there. Freaked
No,
out.
I'm here.
What are your thoughts on this? I've had this idea for a long time. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to fucking capitalize on it because I don't know how to do this. But what would you feel about Call of Duty saying, fuck it, we're not releasing a premium title. We're not making new stuff. Maybe making some new stuff. Give us, and this is a work in progress title, Call of Duty All-Stars. So, right, Call of Duty. It's a hypothetical situation, 2024. Call of Duty is like, okay, we've got Call of Duty All-Stars, where it is just some of the most popular maps from all time and all the CODs on, like, let's say the 2019 engine, like a good, fresh engine that's quick, and it has legacy guns, legacy maps, traditional prestige. Like, you could have the STG-44, you could have one of the laser guns from Advanced Warfare, or you could just have an intervention. Just classic maps, classic guns, a huge variety, and hey, maybe add in some original new maps and maybe have some original new guns. And basically just COD Mobile it. Just COD Mobile PC.
That's like the Chinese game from Tencent. It was called Call of Duty Online. They had like a bunch of the... That's basically what it was. And I mean, shit, it wasn't really that bad, but you had to do like a lot of stuff to be able to play on like in the US and stuff.
Yeah.
And like there's a really bad ping difference, but I mean shit, bro, I'd rather play that game than fucking Warzone 2. Because it actually had some content in it.
Shit, that
Even
would
though
be
it looked like a mobile game.
That would be that'd be the golden ticket idea. If they did something like that. Gotta be great. It's so simple, Activision / every fucking Call of Duty dev. It's mainly
Copy
Activision.
and paste.
Just copy paste. That's all we want. Give us the Warzone 1 engine with some classic maps ranging from BO2 up until fucking Advanced Warfare. Even more. I don't care. Just give me some good shit. And give us some awesome mastery camos to grind for. Not Orion. Okay? I don't want let's just say, for example, there's a dev named Tom the Buffhead, right? He's been working his ass off at fucking Activision, and then he's a boss, and then his kid comes in with a finger paint, like, look what I did in Kinder, Dad. And it's just a fucking finger paint of like a galaxy. It's like, ha, that's our new mastery camo. It's dog shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you, little Timmy, and your finger painting. It's terrible. Give us some good camos. Not that hard. Anyway, I'm tangenting again. I got so much energy. I'm bouncing up and down. Just very excited to get the show back, Very keen.
Hell yeah.
Very keen. Anyway, Myden, Number
Third
3.
game.
What is your third game?
Fortnite Prime. 100%.
That's third person.
Oh. Damn, bro. Okay, hold on. Let me think. I don't know. The third game for first person? Ooh. I mean, it'd probably have to be a Call of Duty.
A Call of Duty. That's vague.
Honestly, it'd probably be Black Ops 2 then.
Solid choice.
I feel like
Can't
Black
really
Ops
fault
2
that game.
was I feel like that game was really good. Switching the whole like trick shotting like community, the trolling on that game,
Oh,
like I feel like that game was is really fucking good. Back in the day I used to watch Merc Music, his like trolling videos, and like he would just do dumb shit, and I thought it was so cool, and like the whole Vanos crew and like
Minnesota
that.
Burns. Does that ring a bell? Do you remember that name?
What name?
Minnesota Burns.
I don't
I
think
think he used
so.
to do like trolling shit in BO2. I see what you mean though. It had everything. You could be a fucking sniper. You could be a trick shotter. You could be just a good player. You could be a troller. You could be a funny momenter. BO2
And it had
had
good
it
maps.
all. It had
It had
great
really good
maps.
maps.
Like fucking excellent maps. Some of the best maps of all time in Call of Duty. At least,
Grind, Studio, Nuketown,
yeah, that's right.
fucking
So Grind, Studio, Nuketown, Standoff,
Raid.
Raid, yes, Hijacked. What else? DLC maps
Uh,
like as Grind. I think we've already said. God, there's just so many good ones. Oh, I loved
uh,
air like that carrier, air carrier, whatever it was. I think it was just called carrier.
yeah, and then Rush, the paintball map.
Yeah, Rush, the paintball mapping. Yeah, yeah. So many. Oh my god, that's
And
when
then Yemen, Standoff, Turbine,
Turbine was a hot take, but I love that map. That was cool. That was a good sniping map.
Hijacked. That was a really good one.
Yeah, I said that one. That you can't go without Sky. Fucking Hijacked. I love that. Such a good map. Oh, give me back Hijacked. I know, not
Even
on
the
Cold
zombies
War.
were good.
Yeah,
You had Mob of the
zombies. I
Dead,
mean,
Buried, fucking Die
we're gonna
Rise,
be,
Transit, all
we're gonna
those.
ignore Transit though. That was pretty dog shit.
Yeah, Transit was a little bit.
But all the DLCs.
Origins
I
is
mean,
really good,
Origin's so fun.
especially getting the staffs on there. I actually even asked one of my friends yesterday if they wanted to do the staffs with me, which is LD.
Woo.
Shout out to him.
Hey, shout out to Ellie.
I'm probably gonna be
Guest
down
number
in
10.
Plutonium here soon and playing the zombies, trying to do the staffs Easter egg. Get some nostalgic
Ooh.
from that. I think that'd be
Yeah.
fun.
I like that.
But yeah, Black Ops 2 would definitely be my third game.
Yeah, that's a very solid choice. So you got H1Z1, Warzone 1 / Modern Warfare 2019 engine, I don't know, and BO2. That's a fucking solid lineup. I think I've had BO2 named a few times for the Desert Island FPS now. Oh no. He's gone! Oh, his internet died. It's just stony silence here. It's just me, your boy, Aussie Menace. I don't know how long he's going to be. He'll probably only be another 20 seconds or so. Tell you what though, I am fucking hungry. And I need a shower. I'm so sticky. I literally trained. I'm a welder, right? So I welded, got sweaty, went to the gym, trained on a 90-degree Fahrenheit day, and then came back and instantly got on my computer. So I am sweating buckets. I'm sticky. I'm disgusting. Hey, Myden. He's no. I have to invite him to speak again.
All right, yeah. Sorry about that. Man. That
Hey,
went out again.
there we go.
So annoying.
Well, now that you're here, it's time to it's time to wrap it up. All right, everyone. That's it. That's the show for today. Thank you all very much for listening and all that crap. I always love and appreciate you all. Don't want to go through the whole spiel of, oh, thank you for watching, appreciate it. You know I love you. Okay? It's as simple as that. Not going to fucking suck your dick, though. If you want to keep up to date with me and my socials, that's at Aussie Menace TTV on Twitter. TTV cringe. I know some cunt took the Aussie Menace at. We've been here before. I've said this before. So yeah, that's my personal Twitter. If you want to follow the show's Twitter, that's at FPCS Podcast. Very easy. This is streamed live on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Aussie Menace. That's very easy to fucking remember. And it's also streamed on the Revosect, official Revosect Discord. There is a Spaces channel called FPCS Podcast, and also just a text channel, FPCS Podcast, on the Revosect Discord. So that link will be in the show notes. So I really encourage you, if you're a new listener and you're not really involved with the whole small aimer community, go on that link, go into the channel, and just say g'day, have a conversation with me. Catch up and make some friends, whatever. Big, like 20,000 members in the Revosect Discord now. Damn. But no one speaks in the first person Credit Showcase podcast channel. So fucking come put some life into it. That'd be fucking fantastic. So that's enough of me. So ignore everything I just said and listen to what Myden's going to say. So Myden, my friend, plug away.
Well, before I do that, I want to say thank you for having me. It was a great experience. I would, definitely like to be on here in the future again.
Absolutely. That will happen. I'd love that.
You can, I hate self-promoting, but you can follow me at Twitter at MydenGG. My YouTube is Myden with over like 4K subs. And then I stream almost every single day over at twitch.tv/Myden. And then if you want to buy the most dog shit merch in the world, go to myden.gg. And yeah, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Speaking of the merch, I'm still mad you never made the that Myden XRA jumper that I wanted to make. You never made it, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a better supplier because I'm not happy with the merch quality that I was getting from the company. But that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole other story.
It was a mess.
That's for next time. That's for Myden Part 2. In the near future, at a time, at a place.
I'm
fucking down. Figure it out. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. Love and appreciate you all. Again, shout out to Myden. Thank you so much for being on here, man. I wanted this to happen for a while. You were one of the first people I thought of when I thought of the podcast, when I wanted to start it. Even though it's, you're guest number 12, you were still number 1 in my heart, buddy. So thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. We're going to hit someone with the raid. So, yeah, that's it. Show's over. Bye.
Bye.